Hey, running a little late. I actually meant to make a couple videos earlier in the week. Uh, Actually, I really need to get back to doing my reviews of YouTube alternatives, but regardless, I want to do a couple videos, and here's one of them. I was watching a show. I'm not going to say what show, but on the Sci-Fi Channel, and I got into a discussion with someone later on about this. I want to make a point, and that is science fiction and pseudoscience aren't the same thing. Alright, some people are going to disagree with me on this. I don't care. I'm going to pull a I'm right, you're wrong, nanner nanner kind of thing. In my mind, they should be separate entities. Science fiction differs from pseudoscience in that it is either an extrapolation of current science, i.e., talking about like cloning to the point where we can make duplicates of people, or intelligent computers that take over the world. I mean, that kind of stuff is science fiction. It's based more or less on actual science. But stuff like, say, to pull a show out of my ass, Ghost Hunters is not science fiction, or stories of that nature is not science fiction. It's pseudoscience, or pseudoscience fiction if you prefer. So a lot of like the show Fringe, for instance, I would classify as pseudoscience fiction. There tends to be this blurring of the line between science fiction and fantasy because they often are grouped together. Don't get me wrong, I love fantasy, like the genre, and I love science fiction, the genre. But it kind of grinds my gears when people mix them up without meaning to. I mean, if you want to make like a sci-fi fantasy, that's one thing, but passing pseudoscience fiction as science fiction annoys me. And one of the big reasons why it annoys me is because people are willing to accept science fiction to a point. I mean, we obviously know that we can't make like Terminators right now, but the idea is there, and most of us, I'm sure, are capable of conceiving this actually happening. With pseudoscience, it gets you into a mode of thinking that, oh, okay, maybe this is this and this is that, and I don't know. It's not necessarily wrong. I'm not going to fault them because it's all entertainment. It's not. It's not. It's not like they're deliberately going out and trying to taint people, like, I don't know, the movie Expelled. But I think it has an effect, and I don't care for it personally. Anyway, so I just wanted to make it clear. My basic point is there is a difference between science and pseudoscience, just as there is a difference between science fiction and pseudoscience fiction. It's not a very profound point, I know, but it's one that I wanted to address. Excuse me, I'm tired. So yeah, that's all I got for this little video. I'll probably be posting another one here in a few minutes. So, later.